My name is Mark Daly. I'm an immigration lawyer. I practice with immigration and naturalization attorneys, and I've been an immigration lawyer for over 10 years. I'm also a trainer with Transformative Training Solutions, and we have a series of immigration law trainings for attorneys who want to get into practicing immigration law or who are practicing immigration law and want to dive deeper into it. That are a 3-day intensive curriculum. We have a family curriculum, a business immigration curriculum, and also a detention and removal curriculum. This video is to give you an overview of the business visa curriculum. Now, we start this business training with a case example that goes through. It's so great the way it's designed. It goes all the way through a complete series of visas, so you get the actual experience of preparing all these types of visas on your own, by hand, and I'm there guiding you, so you get an actual sense of exactly what you'll need to put together one of these packages. We start with the B1 visitor, and we have a scenario where we have a guy who's coming in on a B1, so you get to apply for that visa. And we go through all the discussion of the embassies, what's happening at the embassies, and then when he gets here, changing of status. We talk all about how change of status, you prepare a change of status form, and that's when we start to look at the unlawful presence issue, because so many times people will overstay their visas. So we get into that, how to cure unlawful presence, how to deal with unlawful presence. From that, he comes in as a tourist, and we're going to change his status to an E1 treaty investor. And those visas are very popular right now because people who are coming to the United States to invest money, guess what? The United States is going to give those visas out because we want the investment. So the E1, the E2 investor visa, we talk about the business planning that was required to actually put together a case to show the Immigration Service that the business is not marginal and not just going to give that guy or a gal a wage for themselves. We're also going to go through the job descriptions, the types of job descriptions that will work, and the types of wages that are going to be required to pay. So that goes into the budgeting to show that the actual amount of money that is required for this investment, for this company, that our immigrant actually has that money. So that's like the main thing on the E2 visa. It's so much driven by the money and the money that's available. And also we need to trace that money to show where it was from, because we do not want to, there's a big bias against money laundering, and the source of the funds is very important, so we'll show you how to do that. Then from there, we set up the company, then we do an L1 intercompany transfer. So we take an employee from the foreign company and we transfer it to this company. So we're using the same facts, which makes it go quicker, makes it go easier, because we're using the same facts to do all these different visa programs. And with the L1, the intercompany transfer, those are tough. They are so complicated. The job description area is very intense because they want to know that if we're bringing someone in as a manager or an executive, exactly what duties they've done in specific detail. So you'll learn how to start asking your clients, well, we need to know exact specific job duties. And the organizational charts that go with that. We'll show you how to make organizational charts and the different issues around that. And again, the source of investment is also very important, because we're going to need to show that the companies are connected, and there's certain ways of showing that we can train you on. Then from there, the next one we go into is the H-1B. And right about now, we're in our second day of training. And the H-1B is a very, very popular visa. It's a professional visa. It's good for up to 6 years. And so the nuances of an H-1B are that we need to show that the job offer actually requires a degree, and that the immigrant has a degree. So we're going to go into the whole issue of degree equivalence. What is a foreign degree? Does it match a U.S. degree? What if they don't have a degree and they've got a lot of work experience? Well, we'll show you how to qualify that immigrant even without a degree. So that's a real helpful skill to know. Then we talk about changes of employment, because as we all know, companies go up and companies go down. So a lot of times the employee is going to need to change to a new employer. We can show you how to orchestrate that. We're also going to talk about dual representation, because so many times you're going to be representing the company and the employee. So we want to get really clear about that type of liability that you face as an attorney. Also, we're going to cover fee setting. How much do I charge for one of these? You know, you have to charge a reasonable fee when you're a lawyer. So we're going to all the different factors that you can consider when charging a fee. And this is an art as much as a science. The third day, we go into the preference visas, which are for permanent residents. And we're going to look at the first preference, which is the extraordinary ability alien, as well as the international manager. And what is so great is that the L1 visa qualifies basically for this first preference green card. So you come in on a non-immigrant, after a year you can apply for this green card. That's what clients want. If a client can get that, they are going to be really excited. So I want to train you on how to offer that service. And then there's also the second and third preference visas that are also employment-based visas, but because they're not so valuable, basically, to the United States, they require a labor certification. And a labor certification, of course, is a certification by the Department of Labor saying that there's no adverse conditions on U.S. workers, that the U.S. workers are not going to be put out of work because this alien is coming in to work this job. It's an extremely complicated application, the labor certificate application. So we take that step by step by step. And that winds up day 3. And at the end of this training, your brains are like so full. But what's really great is that you also walk out with a set of documents that you have prepared. And we make sure that you have an experience of preparing each one of these applications, because then it's in your body and you can really take it from there and do it. So if you're watching this video on the internet right now and you call or contact us at Transformative Training Solutions, we will offer you a $200 discount on the training. So if you're interested in this kind of a training, this intensive 3-day training, I encourage you to contact us. You can go to the website, which is immigrationlawtraining.com. Send us an email, call us, mention that you've seen this video on the internet, and we'll offer you a $200 discount on your training. We do small groups, or we actually do one-to-one mentoring as well. And all that information is on the website. So we encourage you to check in with us if you're interested in this kind of training. But whatever you do in your pursuit of a career as an attorney, we wish you all the best of luck.